Hey, quick question for you. Do you believe that your intelligence, your abilities, and your mindset are somewhat fixed? Or do you believe that with hard work and dedication, you can improve them? In short, that's the key difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. And in this video, we're going to look at both of them so that you can start to develop more of a growth mindset to help you move forwards in your life. Hey everyone, my name's Paul Wadsworth, and this channel is all about helping you live with more health, happiness, and freedom. So what is a growth mindset? A growth mindset is simply someone's belief that they're able to improve their circumstances. Now, this belief opens up a whole new doorway of possibilities for the person who has a growth mindset, because they don't see failure and challenges as things that are going to hold them back. They see them as opportunities to grow, to be, and to become more. They believe that effort is essential for success and is required to achieve the goals that they want to achieve. People with a growth mindset tend to be more resilient and adaptable to the situations and circumstances that happen in life. They tend to try new things, take more risks, and persist through those setbacks. They also tend to have a more positive outlook on life in general. And what's interesting about a growth mindset is that there may be some particular areas of your life where you actually have more of a growth mindset than others. And so I'm going to share with you a really cool exercise that you can go through if you find limitations in certain areas and you're looking to change it. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video where I share that with you. On the other hand, someone with a fixed mindset tends to believe that their current situation, circumstances, abilities, mindset is fixed. In other words, they don't believe that they can change their results. And because of this, they tend to avoid challenges because they see failure as something bad about themselves. They see it as a setback or not a way to move forwards in life. And this often leads people to throw in the towel and give up on the things that they want way too soon. And generally, people with a fixed mindset tend to have a more negative outlook on life. They sort of feel like the world is against them and things are just meant to be how they're meant to be, and they don't have the power or ability to change it. Now, as I share this, maybe there are bits and pieces from either side of this that you can resonate with, which means you probably are somewhere in the middle. Or maybe you're someone that's heavily leaning towards one side and you're watching this video to open up your awareness and to develop more of a growth mindset. Now, personally speaking, I'll hold my hand up and say, I used to be in the fixed mindset for so many years of my life. But interestingly, I developed a growth mindset unconsciously through things that I enjoyed, such as playing sports or going to the gym and working on building my body up, becoming educated on nutrition and wellness, or taking up a new hobby, playing music in the band, and I'll dedicate hours and hours practicing the guitar. At the time, I didn't know it that this was developing my growth mindset, but the moment I realized I had a growth mindset was in my last year of university, where I decided that I was going to put everything into it, where literally up until that point, I hadn't put any effort or interest into my education. Unfortunately for me, it was only my last year that actually counted towards my final grade, and so I put everything into it, and I proved to myself that when I put my mind to something, I can achieve this. So let's look at some of the key differences between a growth mindset and a fixed mindset. People with a growth mindset believe that intelligence can be developed through education, through learning, through putting the effort in and dedicating the time to learn and grow. But people with a fixed mindset believe that that's not possible. They think you're going to stay as you are and you're already capped out at where you're going to be. When it comes to challenges in life, people with a growth mindset seek challenges. They see them as an opportunity to learn and grow, and they don't see the possibility of failure as being something that shows anything about their self-worth or how they feel about themselves. Whereas people with a fixed mindset are going to be scared, they're going to be fearful, they're not going to want to act, they don't want to fail, they don't want to feel bad. And likewise with growth, when it comes to effort, people with a growth mindset believe that effort is required in order to grow, to become more, to be more, to have more, to do more in your life. Whereas people with a fixed mindset, when it comes to effort, they may think, well, effort means you're not already talented, there's no point in doing this. They're going to play it safe, they're going to play it cool, and they're not going to put the effort in. It's important to focus on developing a growth mindset. And the key thing to remember is that you can develop it. It's a skill because it's going to improve all areas of your life. Having a growth mindset is going to allow you to grow. It's going to allow you to challenge yourself. You're going to find more fulfillment in the things that you do. You're going to be happier in your day-to-day life. A growth mindset can be developed over time by learning to face your challenges, taking time to reflect, to bring self-awareness to the situation, to learn from things, and little by little, moving forwards. But it's really important to have self-compassion and to be kind to yourself on the journey, to not always look for the end goal, giving yourself some praise every day for taking small steps that will slowly move you towards where you want to be. Okay, so I said I was going to share an exercise. We're going to dive into that now. This is a simple process that you can go through And it's actually based off an Abraham Hicks focus wheel, which is a really cool vibrational alignment tool. And basically what we're going to do with this wheel is in the middle, we're going to write down the desired result of the thing we want. And so it's really important to be honest about that. Let's say you're trying to change some area of your life in your health and wellness, and maybe you're waking up, you're feeling sluggish, you're feeling unmotivated, and you're really struggling in that particular area of your life. Well, I say that particular area of your life, but that will impact all areas of life. So it's a pretty big one. Okay, so maybe you write a statement such as, I wake up every day feeling healthy, energized, and eager for life. Now, right now, if that feels so far away from you, it's not going to feel like a good affirmation for you to use because it feels so false. You don't truly believe it. And so what we do in this process is we start off with something where there's less resistance, so we can say with certainty that this feels true to me. Yes, I like this. This feels good. And the goal is to little by little change those emotions with the different phrases we use. So it's going to take some practice. I'll go through this with you now. Okay, so first off, let's say the thing in the middle, which I've just said is too far of a starting point. So maybe you just want to say, I love times when I felt most energized. And you can say that with certainty. You can think about specific memories of your past. You know what that feels like. And then after that, let's say, maybe you want to say something like, it's okay that I don't have it all figured out yet. So you're just taking some of that stress away from yourself. It's okay that you're not where you want to be right now. And then you can start to think a little bit more about moving forwards again, such as, I enjoy getting a good quality sleep. Who doesn't enjoy that? There's no resistance there. You know that's true. And then you might say something like, it feels good to disconnect from the world at night and totally relax. And again, this is a good feeling. You know this is true. Then from there, we might say, well, my bedroom is so comfy, quiet, and peaceful, and you can really get into that state of what that feels like. And then from here, you can say something like, it'll be so much fun to wake up to a morning routine and feel good about myself. And there's no resistance to that. That's just, you're imagining what that's going to feel like. And then after that, it's, I know that I'm in control of how I feel. And then as we start to move forwards a little bit, now we can sort of say, well, I know that I'm in control of how I feel, because we've put all of these pieces together and you realize we're just talking about a bedtime routine. And then maybe after that, it's, I can't wait to get a great sleep tonight and get ready for an amazing day ahead. And so we've taken this concept that seems so far away and we've broken it down into small chunks to take you there gradually. This is a great thing that you can do with limiting beliefs or things that you want to change that just seem so far away. And this is obviously related to affirmations as well. So if you're picking stuff that's just so far out there, it's going to be difficult for you to get into that vibrational state initially. So start off with small things that feel easy for you to connect to the feeling of. As Neville Goddard famously said, feeling is the secret. So developing your growth mindset is a skill that you can learn and you can start right away. This is really going to be the fundamental piece to help you move forwards in your life. To get away from that fixed mindset or that victim mentality, look for the opportunities in your day-to-day life. Observe your inner world, observe your surroundings, the things that are happening, and see where you can make changes. If you want to go through some of this stuff in a bit more detail, I'll leave a link below where you can get my free belief blueprint, which is going to go over all areas of your life and allow you to extract the information and see where you need to make the changes moving forwards. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you real soon.